In the non-stop rush of the information age, a world where distraction has literally become a form of currency, we often find ourselves obsessed with chasing outside hacks for success. But in doing so, we forget the most important manual of all, our own mindset. The Almanack of Naval Ravikant, curated by Jorgenson from the wisdom of tech philosopher Naval Ravikant, isn't just another book about money or business. It's a manifesto for freedom. Not just the money in the bank kind of freedom, but a total liberation of the mind. In a society that's exhausted from chasing borrowed values, we need to read this book as a survival guide. It teaches us that wealth and happiness aren't things you achieve, they are skills you practice from the inside out. Part 1. Compound Interest and the Nursery of the Mind. In behavioral psychology, we often talk about Maslow's hierarchy of needs, but Naval takes it a step further by blending it with a law of physics: compound interest. Naval believes that everything truly great in life, whether it's wealth, relationships, or knowledge, comes from compounding. The book strips away a common internal weakness, the ego's impatience. We want the harvest now. But real wealth is the result of planting seeds in silence and just letting them grow. Naval defines wealth not as a number in your bank account, but as the ability to own assets that earn for you while you sleep. And the key to this? Specific knowledge. It's that one thing you do that feels like play to you, but looks like hard work to everyone else. It's about understanding yourself so deeply that you stop working for time and start working for leverage. Part 2. The Status Trap and the Illusion of Vanity. Now, the book doesn't have a villain in the traditional sense, but it paints a clear picture of the loser hiding inside all of us, the status seeker. Think about it. In today's world, it's so easy to get sucked into hollow games, on social media or in the office. This is the status game. It's a zero-sum game where you only feel like you're winning if someone else is losing. We see it every day, people wearing busyness like a badge of honor, or those who put others down just to feel powerful. But the truth? They're stuck in an invisible cage of anxiety. The biggest tragedy today is living according to someone else's expectations, becoming a blurry photocopy of a life you don't even like. We're on a hedonic treadmill, buying things we don't need with money we don't have to impress people we don't even like. Naval warns us, the moment you try to prove your superiority through empty vanity, you've already narrowed your path to true freedom. Part 3. Happiness is a choice. Courage is stillness. On the flip side of the status seeker is the modern sage. This is someone who doesn't look for outside approval, but focuses on internal mastery. You see, real courage isn't about how many people you can control. It's about how long you can sit in a room by yourself, in total silence, and be perfectly okay. Naval's healing solution is the realization that peace is the priority. He views happiness as a skill you can learn, just like working out at the gym. To heal the chaos in our heads, we have to learn to accept reality without judging it. Real grit is knowing when to say no to short-term shiny objects so you can protect your long-term focus. Change doesn't come from trying to force the world to be different. It comes from the stillness of your own heart. When you find work that feels like play, you don't need discipline to keep going. At that point, abundance finds you as a natural byproduct of a soul that is finally free. There's an old Taoist saying, knowing others is intelligence, knowing yourself is true wisdom. Or, as Naval puts it, the world just reflects back to you how you feel on the inside. The real value of the Almanack of Naval Ravikant isn't some get-rich-quick scheme. It's a reminder that you are the sole architect of your own life. It's the survival intelligence we need to keep from drowning in a sea of desire and vanity. So, take a second. Look inside. Whose game are you playing? Are you building compound interest for your future? Or are you wasting your life on short-term illusions? Remember, true freedom starts the moment you realize that everything you need to be happy is already right here.